Everybody, let me turn my music down. Okay, that should be a little bit lower. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? I'm going to go and show a little bit about clay today. Let me take that thing off. Want that thing off. Let me share my screen. And you should be able to see the interface. So clay is, I've heard, a data enricher. So it's kind of like a built-in aggregator, similar to what I've done with Phantom Buster and Data Miner and some of the other tools that I use to pull in information. And so I wanted to run through some of this, see kind of what it looks like, what it involves, how complicated it is, because I see Phantom Buster, I see Twitter followers that you can do, Twitter mentions, importing CSV. These are all things that anybody who's watched my channel is pretty familiar with and it's probably taken a look at and utilized. But I wanted to just dive in because sometimes it helps me to do this live, and it also helps other people kind of learn how to do this as well. So, and I've watched the intro video. It's still in beta, I believe. So you can sign up and get it in the waiting list. Well, no, it's not in beta, but you have 14 days as far as a free trial, and they'll unlock certain things once you pay for it. But I learned more about this because I've heard about it before, but I haven't really dove into it until I guess today. But I had access and I wanted to see kind of what it's all about. So you can watch the demo. They explain to you how you kind of build this out. I just want to look today at some templates and see if I could build something pretty quickly. You know, you can import a CSV or something with LinkedIn, which is with LinkedIn profiles, query LinkedIn data to find people. Okay. And this is something that I watched on the video. You can go into LinkedIn. Let's just do 25. I want to see what happens with 25. Location. Looking for Buffalo, New York. LinkedIn headline. Do they have like keywords or something? Skill. Oh, okay. Java, Spring Boot. For services. I'll break my search if I just do that. So they have lots of variables, parameters here. I just want to do a simple search. New people table. Okay, I'm already doing something wrong. Or is it thinking? I want to go back here. Start from a new source. Okay, so I found people with these parameters. I'm going to go specific with this now. Great. What happened? Hey, Danny, how's it going? Just trying to figure this thing out. Three people. Let's just try Buffalo. Why does it keep knocking me out? Okay. That has 0. Big fat 0. Okay. So what this is telling me, I might need to use my own list. Let me just go. Okay, that's better. Okay, 43 people. New people to table. All right, so I did a search on LinkedIn, and as you can see, it's populating. Well, maybe you can't see. Am I sharing my screen? No, I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, let me go back. So I went to LinkedIn profiles, and so you have to register for this. You have to, yeah, I realize that. You can see it now, right? You can see my screen now. You can't see me, but you can see my screen. Okay, that's great. I want to have her. Let me do this. Here I am. Here's my screen. There we go. You can see both. You can see us both now. Isn't that great? No, I want to switch this. I want this big. Okay, there we go. I'll stop messing with stuff. So to do this, and again, Clay is like a enriching tool, and I just want to test out some of the functional use of this. So yeah. So you can look up LinkedIn specifically, and what I was finding out is that this is kind of limited as far as searches go. If I did Buffalo, New York, I would get 3 people. So doesn't really help me there. You shouldn't be able to see the others' comments, but I can put them up. Depending on what platform, you may not be able to see everybody's comments, but I can see them. That's the important thing. If they're on the same platform, then you can see the comments. So if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on LinkedIn Live, which a lot of people are, you can see the comments. If you're on like Twitch, you're not going to be able to see the people's comments on LinkedIn. So I did New York because I'm still testing this out. And you have to wait for it to think. It says 2,000 results. I went very general with this, so I think I did big data here. Big data. Okay. And for the experience title, I did Hadoop engineer or Hadoop developer. Yeah. Just making sure I spell this right. at 0, I don't like seeing that 0. Now I know there's more Hadoop developers in New York than 43, but this is enriching it. So I just kind of wanted to see what it does. Okay, so and just now, what I see is that it not only pulls the LinkedIn profiles, it pulls emails. That's great. That's really freaking great. And that's actually wow. Okay. And you've got LinkedIn profiles here. What else do we got here? We got full name, job title, company name. I want to add something here. What do I want to add? I want to add. Can I add bio? Okay. I want to add another source. Where's sources? Oh no, did I just lose my work? I just lost my work. No, I didn't. Yeah, so I have their bios too. I have them saved here. So I only have 750 rows. Okay, so just taking a look at this. Now that's something. But so I mean, it aggregated this stuff without much effort, which is great. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Okay, so exporting that. Can I save this? It looks like a Google Sheet. Let me go back. Where's that guide?
The company LinkedIn URL and click save.
I think he added sources in here somewhere.
And great. Now I can start extracting this data directly into the table. I'm going to go ahead and expand the view, and I'm going to start adding some of the key information to the table. You can add it to existing columns, or you can create new columns. Let's say I want to take out their LinkedIn URL.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead.
You might not have seen him do that, but this is what he did. So he went over here. He clicked on this. Or maybe he clicked on this. Huh. It's not as seamless as it looks. There's the inputs. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. So yeah, there's definitely a learning curve to this. I don't exactly follow what he did there. Did he right click this? No. View details. I think he created a new stack. Snowflake. This is not a LinkedIn product. This is called Clay, which is a data extraction tool, data extraction enrichment tool. No, I'm not. There's a question that came in. Are you on the trial version? Yes, I'm on that trial version. So it'll send me an export, but it probably won't have all the information on here. But, I mean, like, this is mainly what I need. You can copy the emails if you need to. Just copy it, copy each one, each column if you need to. But I want to see what this tool is holistically. Yeah, this is not a LinkedIn product. It would be cool if it was. But there's a lot. So I want to see. So that's cool. That is one option. No, that is. And let me go back to the homepage because again, I'm still testing this out. I have my table right there. It looks like. So I want to start from a source. I want to import a CSV. I don't know which one to import. I have so many. Do I have something that is focused around? Let me see if I've got one with LinkedIn profiles. No, actually, I want to do a layoff list. This file is not a CSV. Okay, so it has to be a CSV. Alrighty then. I have a crawl here that probably has LinkedIn profiles or something. What is that? That is a random list. So layoff list. What's this? So, okay, I have LinkedIn profiles here. Yeah, I wanted to use something besides LinkedIn, but I'm just testing this out again. So CSV 810, layoff 810, layoff 2022 810. Okay. Here we go. Okay, continue. New people table. No, I don't want to import that many. Let me go back to that. Because I literally use all my credits. Okay, 25 is much better. I don't, Natalia, I don't do mentoring per se. I don't do like one-on-one mentoring, but I have a YouTube channel. I have a TikTok channel. I put up videos of all this stuff. I have my live streams on there. I clip stuff. I've written articles on SourceCon. If you look up my name in Sourcing in Real Life, you'll be able to find a lot of stuff that can help. Yours watching me on Twitch, so appreciate that, man. Yeah, I like a good list too, by the way. Okay, so this is my new test document. Import CSVs. This is what we all do. We're gonna do this, and now what I'm trying to do is I'm seeing if it'll enrich automatically or if I have to build this out, because when I was watching the video, it looked like he was building the enrichment function out one column at a time, which is No, I don't want to do that stuff. That's not what I wanted to do. This one. This is my CSV, right? I want 20. I want 25. Save. Okay, import CSV. First row, yes. Well, I just want to say that there's an error in your column. Okay. I guess it has to be perfect. Yeah, but there is but this is the error in my column. It doesn't have a linked profile. It might be because I have to configure it a certain way. Okay. Why is it? Oh, that's how many I have left. There is an error creating the column. Let me dive into another list then. It's probably a format thing. What we got here? Okay, this may not work either. Let me see if this better.com list will work. Nope. That, and I want to, oh man, that's a big list. Okay. All right, let me change this to full name. And I want to save this as a CSV because I have to have a CSV. And I also want to make sure I name this so I know which one it is. Okay. And the cool thing is you can drag and drop this. Let me see it if it works again. I might be out of roast import. Yeah, that's what it is. I've already run out of things to import. But so might have to find more ways to do this, but I know the LinkedIn function works. Let me see if there's something else I could do here. So I know that works. I'm having issues with this, probably because I'm not putting this together the right way. People search, Google Maps. Twitter followers, choose an account. I don't want to add an account right now. GitHub contributors, choose an account. I'll do GitHub. I don't care about GitHub. Oh, it has to be shared? That's not going to give me a lot of people. Yeah, so there's some more stuff I need to do with this. Here we go. Let me see if I can put that query in. Well, didn't do what I wanted it to. Okay, buddy, let's see if this works. So I definitely need to play around with this more. There's a learning curve to this, and obviously not too many people have made videos on it. It's probably one of the first ones. That's how we learn, though, right? Hello, let's see if this works. Probably not. Your import has kicked off. Okay, so instant data scraper paired with stuff works. But will this get me anything? No, it does. Well, it says 45 rows of something. Not much, though. Oh, there we go. How do I add that source? This is a Zoom info search. So basically, I just imported this, but can I get this to look them up via LinkedIn? Because that's how they got that, all that other stuff, is that they looked it up on LinkedIn. Settings. What is settings? Use formula. Okay. So LinkedIn URL, go to settings, go to use formula, formula basics. Okay. How did I get back to that? Okay, so I had to click into the formula window. Yeah, this is what he was doing when he was mapping it. So again, yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with this a bit. Because there should be a way you can look it up. But again, this is a new tool for me, and I do see a lot of functionality here. Just have to figure out what I'm doing. No, I don't think that it might have something to do with a LinkedIn. The thing is, I have to really dig in, and looks like I have to configure this a certain way. And so I'm going to have to research the tool and see how to go about doing that. But I just wanted to see if there's something that we could jump into and do quickly. And that really, I know I didn't get a lot of profiles through the LinkedIn search, but this pulls not only the LinkedIn profiles, but also GitHub, Twitter, and other social profiles. So I can see the enrichment and aggregation work. It's just, it looks like you have to maybe set this up one column at a time. But once you get it working, it'll work. I have to figure out how to build these formulas out. Or just, look up the LinkedIn profiles and use another tool to do that, which I've done in the past. Oh, and see, like my data isn't clean either. That's probably causing a problem too. So, I mean, we're just going to have to mess around with it, in other words. But, I mean, this is just, I've got a 2 weeks trial. I'm on vacation next week, but I'm definitely going to dive into this more once I get back. Add integrations. Oh, maybe this is what I need to do. LinkedIn. Enrich, find a personal LinkedIn profile. Okay. That's what I needed to do. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay. Missing input. I don't know what that means. But that's how you would run it if everything was clean. You would add the integration. So I'm learning more just as I'm doing this. That's what sourcing in real life is all about. Yeah. Let me just do by name and see if that works. And let's see their name. Okay, save changes. Let me try to change them real quick. Data has to be perfect. Oh, that's probably why. Because I got a dash in there. Yeah, so yeah, apparently we're gonna have to clean this stuff up. Let me just run these and see if it works. If I run these and see if it works, run these and it works, that would be great. Missing input. So again, I'm gonna have I'm starting to see how we can set this up, but like with data miner, I've got to learn more about it. So, but if you are interested in using this tool, what I would suggest you do for right now until I figure this out is go to start from source. You can look up LinkedIn profiles from this tool, and then it will auto integrate and pull emails. So this is a good just it's another way to pull a pipeline that you may or may not have looked at. In this case, I should probably have done Python engineers. I'm looking for Python engineers. Location. Shouldn't try Buffalo. Okay, I got 1,000. Engineer or developer. I'll take 600 people. All right. Oh man, it's been a while since I had to learn something new like this. So this is great. And boom, right here. That's what I need. 100 profiles found. Okay, so it does the work for me. Even though I know there's. Can you export this for me? We have processing your ex. Can I cheat? Let me cheat. Try another table. Try another table. Excuse me. Try another table. Try another table. No. No, I don't want to delete any rows. I do want to make it smaller. Whoop. Whoop. That's way small. I think I made it too small. What does this do? What does this do? Select all. Where is an Excel file? Any Excel file would do. Can you just? No. Of course, nobody's built a recipe for this. Well, I'll come mess with this later. Where's my Excel spreadsheet? Because I'm running out of time. It's not working. All right, let me see if the export came in. It's at least see what I got, because pricing on this. Let's see. You get 14. You get 14. 14-day trial. $2.99 a month. $79 per month for additional user. 50,000 rows. The premium sources, what the premium sources is, like third-party vendors and things like that, like Hunter and stuff like that. Oh, I don't get exports unless I pay. I want to see if they have. Give me a sample though, just so I can see what it looks like. Show me to my export. Okay, here's what it's going to look like. Their export that's coming in. This is their export. Oh, okay. That's their export. All right, what about the second one? I want the second one. Okay, that's nice. Oh, you guys gotta see this email. I think it's hilarious. Nice touch. I like it. I like that. That's great. Send me my export and the clay. Okay. Is that my big data, folks? But that's only 44. They said they found 100. Is that the right export? No, this is the right export. This is my 100. This is my hundy. Right here. Okay. Oh, now this has got my attention. Even though I did this through LinkedIn, this has got my attention because I wasn't expecting to find emails. And they don't have phone numbers, but that's okay. These are 100 people that with most of the, I mean, again, like these tools, I mean, they have a lot of holes in the emails and things like that. I don't know if these are verified or whatnot either, but it's about, well, let me just do a little quick sort and see about what percentage. Sort by email. Okay, we've got what? 72. That's like 70-30. That's typically better than some of the other tools out there. So I see some EDUs here, but I mean people still could be using those emails. Okay, well I have something to work on when I get back for sure. So yeah, I'm interested to see this, and I'll have to flesh this out more. Because like I said, I was just going through some general searches. I just want to do a general overview, what it looks like, what it's like to navigate, how much configuration is going to probably be needed. It looks like this might be something that I do a couple of videos on while I'm still in the free trial. But again, I don't typically talk about paid tools unless it's something very impressive or it's something that we've all been looking for, because Zap Info used to do this, and they got acquired. But the enrichment function is something that is truly missed, and we've been using other tools which do an okay job, but it's really about not just targeting like LinkedIn profiles, which is this bad example because that's what I was mainly working with, but emails, Twitter handles, GitHub, and eventually it's going to be like Instagram, TikTok, all those different social platforms. Hopefully more of those will be incorporated, kind of like the tool that I showed on the last live stream with Balaz's group. So, and if you haven't checked that out, I believe I have a link on the last video. It is a cross-referencing tool, so I could see utilizing something like this to get the bulk contact information. But if you have somebody who's like a niche purple squirrel, you can utilize that to get more information on them. Lots of great stuff going on in the sourcing tech world right now, that's for sure. Let me just check comments in case any other ones came in. Yeah, James, I don't think it had anything to do with the LinkedIn URLs. I think it had more to do with user error, and that's just something that I'm going to have to figure out. Joseph, if you're interested in recruiter and sourcer roles, send me an email or shoot me a LinkedIn message. Like I said, I'm about to go on vacation, but I'll get you in front of the right folks. Okay. And if anybody is hiring, I also would have a couple of friends that are looking. I could drop their names if you're looking for sourcers or in recruiters too. Well, that's all the time I have today. Thanks for tuning in and watching me fiddle with this stuff. It's the best way to learn, though. So I always have fun trying to figure this stuff out, and it helps to have you guys watching me, because you give me some pointers and let me know if my screen is on or not. So I appreciate that too. So until the next one, it will probably not be next week, but the following week, once I'm good and refreshed from vacation. In the meantime, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.